Hello. Okay, let's start our lesson number 4. Okay. Hello and welcome to lesson number 4 on BIOS repair class. For this lesson, I will teach what we have to do when we download the website BIOS and we realize that the website BIOS is smaller than the laptop backup, original backup. Okay, so what we should do. Okay, so this lesson is all about that. Okay, lesson number 4, ME region. Okay, so as you know, we always start our lessons with the laptop schematic. Okay, so for this lesson I will use the ASA 4739 Intel project. Okay, so here we can see the two BIOS, SPI ROM PCH BIOS and KBC BIOS, page 9 and page 35. Okay, right here. So we will follow the schematic and go to page 9. Okay, this is page 9 right here. On the bottom we can see page 9 of 35 pages. Okay, page 9. On page 9 we have the U25. Okay, WinBond 25 Q32 BV SSIG. Okay, let me just pick my pen to make some draws. Okay, U25 BIOS IC. Okay, WinBond 25 Q32, the size BVSIG, meaning 3 volts. Okay, meaning 3 volts. BVSSIG, meaning 3 volts supply on pin 8. Okay, right here we have chip enable or chip select. Okay, some BIOS have CS, this CE. Okay, chip enable, serial clock, serial input, serial output, write protect, hold. Okay, as you might know, hold it's a don't care pin. Okay, it's a don't care pin. VSS, GND, VDD, power supply. Okay, right here. So this WinBond 4 megabytes. Okay, as you already know. Okay, this 32 we divide this 32 divided by 8. Okay, 32 divided by 8 equals 4. Okay, equals 4 and goes nothing. Okay, 32 divided by 8 equals 4. Okay, 4 times 8 equals 32. Okay, this 32 is the size of BIOS. Okay, divided by 8 equals 4 megabytes. Okay, this means 4 megabytes. This BVSSIG means 3 volts. Okay, this WinBond 25, this W means WinBond 25 means the model of this IC. Okay, this is the manufacturer. Okay, WinBond 25 means the model of this IC. Okay, 32 means the size, and BVSSIG its voltage. Okay, it's supplied by 3 volts. Okay, right here 3 volts. So as we can see, we have a 4 megabytes BIOS. Okay, PCH BIOS right here. Okay, I have lost my mouse. Okay, thank you. My mouse pad is right here. Okay, U25. Okay, this is 4 megabytes. Next we have page 35. Okay, so sorry, 27, page 27 right here. Okay, next we have page 27 right here. Okay, with U19. Okay, with U19. Okay, once again, WinBond model 25. Okay, the size of BIOS 40. Okay, BV FSSIG. Okay, supplied by 3 volts. As you can see right here, it is okay, indeed supplied by 3 volts. Okay, Pin 1 chip enable, pin 6 serial clock, pin 5 serial input, pin 2 serial out, pin 8 voltage supply, hold don't care pin, write protect, and VSS ground. Okay, I'm not going into details about each pin right here, okay, because in our laptop course I personally teach about each of these pin, okay, individually. Okay, chip enable, as you say, as you know, sorry, not as you say, as you know, okay, enable, it's the opposite of disable. Okay, as you know, enable means make it work. Okay, we can say that. Okay, enable, okay, in other words, means make it work. Okay, so when this chip right here is enabled, it will make it work. Okay, chip enable, okay, enables this chip to work. Okay, chip enable. Okay, serial out, okay, serial input, okay, serial clock. Okay, this is called the synchronism sync clock. Okay, this is the synchronism clock in laptop, desktop. Okay, in computers we have two different types of clock. Okay, we have the this clock is named the working clock. Okay, I don't know very well how to say in English. Okay, but in my knowledge, okay, it's the working clock. Okay, in Portuguese we say que é o clock de funcionamento. Okay, translating funcionamento to English is like working. Okay, working something. Okay, this is the working clock. Okay, from crystal, and this is the synchronism clock. Okay, a square wave. A square wave. This is the synchronism clock. Okay, it's not quite perfect. Okay, but this is the synchronism clock. Okay, not the working clock. Working clock is from crystal. Okay, and this is from IC. Okay, sorry, and this is from IC. Okay, sorry, something went wrong. Okay, and this is the synchronism clock. Okay, this is the signal that we will find right here with the oscilloscope. Okay, pin 6 serial clock. Okay, pin 7 hold, it's a don't care pin. Okay, from digital electronic. Okay, it's a don't care pin. 7 8 voltage drain to drain. Okay, we have VCC and VDD. Okay, VCC means voltage controlled by clock. VCC, voltage controlled by clock. This is VDD, voltage drain to drain. Okay, voltage drain to drain. Okay, it's all. Okay, so right here we have 40. Okay, so it means that we have a 512 kilobytes bias. Okay, so we have a 4 megabytes U225, and we have a 512 kilobytes, okay, bias. Okay, so if we do our maths, okay, let's just erase this. Okay, and as we know, 4 megabytes is 4096. Okay, plus the 512 kilobytes from U19. 512 kilobytes right here. Okay, right here from U19. Okay, as we can see, so we have the total of 4,608 kilobytes. Okay, right here. Okay, so this actually this number 40, okay, 40, okay, what it means? It means that it's not only 40. Okay, this 40 means 4,096. Okay, this means 4,096. Okay, 4,096 divided by 8 equals 512. Okay, this is a 512 kilobytes bias. Okay, I see. This is a 512 kilobytes IC. Okay, so we have here, okay, as we seen before, okay, we have to do our maths, okay. 4096, okay, plus this 512 kilobytes, okay, and we have the surplus of 5608 kilobytes, okay. So when we download the BIOS from the website, we will expect something like 5 megabytes, 4 and something megabytes bigger, okay, bigger than the 4.6 megabytes, okay, something larger, something bigger than that, okay. But let me just now close my PPT, okay, and I will show you right here, okay. This is my, okay, at this point of this class, okay, I have jumped several steps, okay, such as going to the manufacturer's website, download the BIOS, unpack, etc. Okay, I jumped it all. Why? Not waste more time. Okay, if you have any doubt, any grasp about how to download the original BIOS from the manufacturer's website, okay, just study lesson number 1 and lesson number 2 again. Okay, just not to waste any more time. Okay, so right here. Okay, right here we have BIOS ASA 1.1.08 Windows. Okay, so this is the original file taken from the manufacturer. Okay, as you can see, it is only 2.1 megabytes. Okay, it's very short. Okay, why? Because we need the 4 megabytes for main BIOS and 512 kilobytes for KBC BIOS. Okay, and adding 4 megabytes to 512 kilobytes, we will have 4.6 megabytes. Okay, not only 2,100 better this way, 2,112 kilobytes. This is short. Okay, let's just copy this, okay, and paste right here. Okay, and let's paste it right here. Okay, paste it right here. Okay, and now we will open it. Let's open. Okay, X Workshop 6.7, whatever, execute. Okay, and first analysis. Okay, so as we can see, okay, on the offset 0, this BIOS from website starts with 61870000. Okay, this is the header, the beginning. Now let's see the bottom, or the foot of this BIOS. Okay, on the foot we have 0010 F6 FF. Okay, PA add, okay, and a bunch of numbers. Okay, right here on the text. Yes, okay, text right here, text X and offset. Okay, offset, this is X and this is text. Okay, we see. Okay, the bottom it's okay, and the beginning. Okay, we have 61870000. Okay, we don't know if this is correct or it is wrong. Okay, that's why we need the backup BIOS from the computer. Now let's open the main BIOS from the computer with 4 megabytes. Okay, this is with 4 megabytes. Let's just open with 4 megabytes. Okay, and as you can see, it starts with Z. Okay, 5AA5F00F. Okay, it means this is the MEA region. Okay, let's just compare. Okay, make some analysis on this data. Okay, and this is BIOS. This is number 1. Okay, BIOS from the computer. And this is the BIOS taken from the website. Okay, so offset 0. It starts with the ME region. Sorry, MEA is in Portuguese, English ME region. Okay, BIOS taken from the website. It starts with 61870000. Okay, let's just see if we can find 5A A5 F00F. just copy, and we will find, okay, erase and paste this information, okay. And as we can see, okay, this is not equal, okay, 5A, A5, F0, F0, okay, but just look after the 5A, okay, it's 3D 10 C4 83, okay, it's not the 16 Fs. Look after 0F 94, okay, not 02, 02, 00, 04, okay, this is not the same. Let's search again, let's make a new search, and you find, okay, and I'm pressing and nothing happened, okay, there is no ME region right here, okay, so we need to work on this, okay, we need to work on this, because this 4 megabytes is bigger than 2 megabytes as it is obvious, okay. So how do we make this look like this? Okay, let's just select these 4 first X numbers, okay, and let's pass to here, okay, copy paste, and there is no specific the specified search string was not found, okay. How do we solve this? Very simple, okay, we just need to think for a while, okay, something like this. If this bias taken from the website has only 2 megabytes, okay, and this bias right here it has 4 megabytes, it means that this bias is lacking 2 megabytes, okay, 2 megabytes. This bias right here is lacking 2 megabytes. So don't forget lesson number 3, okay. In this bias taken from the website, inside has the bias from the KBC and the main bias. Don't forget that, okay. That is why when you look here, you don't have 2 megabytes. 2 megabytes is 2048 kilobytes. You have 2112 kilobytes, okay. Account again, okay, and we have 2112 minus, okay, the original 2 megabytes, 2048 equals to 64, okay. This is the information we need to cut, okay, but cut where? In the beginning or in the end? Easy, okay. Let's just again to the end of bias. The end of bias is equal. As you can see, the end of bias is equal, okay, so we don't need to cut nothing from the end of the bias. We need to cut ES from the beginning of bias, okay. We never cut in the middle of bias, okay. We always cut in the beginning or in the end, okay. So the end, the footer, okay, is equal. So we have 64, okay. Let me just pick again. We have 64, okay, to remove, okay. Let's just make some accounts, okay. 64 times 1024, okay. Okay, I forgot to show you. Let me just show you, okay, right here, okay. 64, okay, is 65. Let me see if I, no, I'll show you from here, okay. So this is the size, all sizes of bias, okay, in kilobytes and megabytes. This is the offset, okay. the offset. So take notes, okay, on paper, on notepad, Word, whatever, okay. Take note because this is very important to have, okay. This is in Portuguese, okay, the size of bias to remember, okay, the offset of each one. So 32 kilobytes to 16 megabytes. So in 64 kilobytes we have the offset of 65,536, okay, right here. So we come right here, okay. As we saw, we will not cut the end of bias, okay. We will cut the beginning of the bias from the website, okay. Right here we will now go to options, right here, go to option, okay, and insert the 500, I'm sorry, I have to check again, 36, okay, 536, okay, and okay, and we will make the division of all this information right here, okay. Let's just cut everything, okay, and file, new file, okay, and pass it all this information right here, okay. We will not delete this, okay, we will save this. Now let's go again, okay, Windows, tile, okay, let's just save this in, okay, as untested. Let's just save this as untested, okay. Save it in a new folder. Portugal, where is my country? Portugal, okay, Portugal. Let's open a new folder, okay, let's name it lesson 4, okay, hashtag lesson 4, okay. Let's put this untested bias right here, untested bias right here, okay, and let's close it. Windows, tile, vertically, okay. So we have right here 2 megabytes, okay. Let me show you that we have 2 megabytes right here, okay. 209.71.52, okay. Once again, full screen, 2 megabytes right here, 209.71.52, okay. 2 megabytes offset, 209.71.52, okay. I'm sorry, but I'm not using PPT, okay. I'm doing online, I'm doing real life, okay. So you can see how I use these options, okay. Many people told me, Claudio, but in PPT we cannot see you working with this software, okay. So I'm making this class, okay, using this software, okay, in real life, so you can see how I work, okay, all shortcuts I use and all methods I use, okay. So now on bias taken from the website we have only 2 megabytes, okay, and the main bias taken from the computer, what we have, 4 megabytes, okay. What does it mean? It means that the bias taken from the computer has the 2 megabytes I need, okay. So I will choose offset 0 for my bias taken from the computer, okay. I will select offset 0 and I will select offset, okay, of 2 megas, 209.71.52, okay, and I'm taking, okay, to the offset of 2 megabytes, okay. As you can see, it is all F's, okay, it all F's. F, it means the ending, okay. Nothing will be written here, nothing will be written here, okay. In this X editor, okay, you will see 0 meaning blank, and we will see F meaning blank, okay? But 0 means that something will be written, okay? F means something will not be written, okay? It's a blank, it means 0 as 0, okay? But the difference between F and 0, let me see if I can show you, okay? No, on the top, let me see if I can show on the top. No, this bias cannot show me, okay? But the difference between 0 and F is that 0 is expecting to be written, okay? Is expecting to receive data, okay? F is not supposed to receive nothing, it's the end, okay? It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, okay? And then is 9, okay? Let me show you right here, okay? It's better this way, okay? 9, okay? When it gets to 9, it starts with A, B, C, D, E, F, okay? F is the end, okay? F is the end. 0 means that probably it will be written something here, okay? F, okay, it's 0 as well, it's 0, but it means the end, okay? Nothing will be written here in this section, okay? So 209 71 52, okay? Let's go again and search, okay? Right here, tile, right here, okay? What we have to do is just copy all this information right here, copy all this information that we have here, copy all this information, okay? Let's just copy all this information, copy, and paste offset 0 and paste to here, okay? And paste to here, okay? So we added the 2 megabytes that it was missing, okay? And we have the 4 megabytes, and we have the 4 megabytes offset, okay? 41 94 30 and 4, okay? This is the offset right here, okay? Of this is the offset of 4 megabytes. So now we have our main bias complete, okay? This is our main bias complete. So after that, we just need to do remake KBC bias, okay? Main bias is already done, okay? One thing in this lesson, I will not teach how to make a brand new ME region, okay? That I will teach on module 2, okay? This is module 1. Why? Because it takes lots and lots of time to make a brand new ME region, okay? On module 2, I will teach how to make a brand new ME region from the beginning, okay? From scratch. This will work when the ME region is okay, but the bias region is faulty, okay? So on bias taken from the website, it's already completed, okay? 4 megabytes, and this bias is working. So let me just save it, okay? I'm sorry, I forgot to save. Let me just save it, okay? Save as. No, I will not save it here, okay? I will save it. Let me just desktop, tested bias, Portugal, lesson 4, okay? And I will, okay, ASA 47 39 main bias, and this bias is completed, okay? Main bias, this bias is complete, okay? Now let me just close everything and desktop, tested bias, Portugal, lesson 4. Remember this bias right here with 64 kilobytes, okay? And you said, but Claudio, the KBC bias is 512 kilobytes. This is only 64 kilobytes, okay? Let's just check it, okay? Let's make some data analysis, okay? Right here, 64 kilobytes, you're right. this is only 64 kilobytes, okay? 65,536, okay? Then let's go back to folder right here, okay? And we have EC KBC, okay, BIOS 512, okay? Let's open. Let's open, execute, and let's analyze the data, okay? Analyze the data. Okay. This is BIOS untested, okay? Taken from the website, and this is taken from the computer, okay? Just read it right here. Original backup, EC, and when I select this one, untested. You can read it on the top. Okay, look, just let's compare, okay? 61870000, 61870000, okay, equal. Okay, the beginning or the header from head, it's equal. Okay, A P P T T at E E. Okay, let's check the offset. 0 0 0 9 0 9 0 18 0 18. Okay, at E 0 63 at E 0 63. Okay, the beginning, the head, it's okay. The bottom, this is 500, okay, and this is 64. Okay, the end is not equal. Why? Because this is larger, is bigger than the Acer website. Okay, so we will select. Okay, we will select right here. Okay, we will select Quanta. Okay, or if you want, you cannot select. You don't select Quanta. Okay, you can just come from the beginning. Okay, now that you have learned lesson 1, 2, and 3, okay, things will be easier. Okay, you can just come and find. Okay, select text string and write Quanta on it. Okay, and write it Quanta right here. Okay, just offset. Can you see the offset? 65,521 and 29. Okay, it's right here. 29 is here. 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, 36. Let's just match. Okay, 36. Here, offset 36. Okay, you can do right here, as you can see, Quanta. Okay, another method that you can use. Okay, another method that you can use is using the offset. Okay, the offset is 65,536. Okay, 65,536. Okay, 65,536, the offset, and you will be taken exactly to the exact point. Okay, right here, as you can see. Okay, right here. So as you can see, okay, you just need to do copy all this information and paste. You just need to copy all this information, okay, because we will not use the original backup taken from the computer. We will, yes, use the BIOS we took from the manufacturer's website. Okay, as I have told you before, FF means end. Okay, nothing will be written here. Okay, so as nothing will be written here, okay, everything, all the programming, all the program, okay, it's from the 64 kilobytes above till to offset 0. Okay, all the programming is from 0 to 64 kilobytes. Okay, right here. So after 64 kilobytes, no information is in this BIOS. Okay, that's why we separate only 64 kilobytes. Okay, and now we have untested right here. Okay, we can close the original BIOS taken from the computer, and now what we have is 512 kilobytes ready to work. Okay, this is how we work on BIOS. Taken from the website that is smaller than the original backup. Okay, original backup taken from the computer. Okay, and so this was lesson number 4. Okay, let me just go to the end right here. Okay, so this was lesson number 4. Okay, what to do when we download a BIOS from a website that is smaller than original backup taken from computer. Okay, just follow step by step and you will be successful. Okay, and you will have success. Okay, you will be successful. Okay, so see you next lesson, lesson number 5. Okay, bye.